What's going on, everybody? We're back with Mia, and we've decided to do a little bit of an improvisational game. So your song is called Guilty Pleasure.
Yes.
Let's talk about some guilty pleasures.
Okay.
When it comes to food, what would you say is your guilty pleasure?
Oh, I would definitely say pizza and pancakes. Like both is such a cliche answer, but I can always have some pizza or some pancakes.
At the same time?
Oh, at the same time, maybe. I once ate a sweet pizza, with like pudding and like some berries and chocolate.
Oh.
Oh my God, it's the best thing. I was like against it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, no, the pizza can't be sweet, You're doing this the wrong way, guys.
Mm-hmm.
But when I tried it, I was like, I'm taking my words back. This is fantastic.
Well, speaking of being against pizza, a very popular question that tends to come up is about pineapple on pizza.
Yeah, I know. I can't say anything because I haven't tried it yet. But like, I can say I'm very tempted when I hear it.
Fair enough.
Who knows? I might change my mind as well.
Mm-hmm. Despite the fact that it's called Hawaiian Pizza, did you know that it's actually Canadian?
Really?
Yeah, I know.
You Canadians are weird.
We're weird people. but I have to clarify that it's not just pineapple on the pizza. It's also with ham. So you get a bit of a sweet and salty.
Now it sounds a bit more normal. Okay. I might try that.
All right.
I would love to.
So how about music? When it comes to music, what would you say is a guilty pleasure?
Guilty pleasure? Oh my God.
Are there artists or genres? What would you say?
I love listening to... But for whoever I say is my guilty pleasure would have a wrong connotation. It would sound like I shouldn't want to listen to them, but I listen to them. And I think like every music is good and valuable in its own way. So I can't really say an artist who's a guilty pleasure.
Okay, fair enough.
Such a diplomatic answer, right?
I understand, but how about this? Let's twist it a little bit. What about an artist or a style of music that you weren't expecting to like, but then you did? You found you loved it.
Okay. Yeah, that was definitely One Direction. Because I was never into boy bands, and I felt like, nah, this is not for me, And then I heard a couple of songs, and I think my favorite is still "The Story of My Life." And when I heard that song, I was like, whoa. There's a reason they're a #1 boy band in the world. Yeah, they're good. So, and now I'm in love with Harry Styles.
Well, he's got that new hit that's been everywhere. I hear it like just around. People are playing it all the time.
He's so... When someone says charisma, I just see Harry Styles. Like, he doesn't even have to sing. He doesn't have to write songs. He can just like sit here and I'll just look at him, all day long. He's just has this cool energy kind of. He's amazing. Yeah,
I definitely see it too. How about TV? Guilty pleasure TV.
Guilty pleasure TV. I just finished the 2nd season of Bridgerton. And I know that it's like stupid in the sense that it's unrealistic, and that it didn't happen that way in that century and just wouldn't work that way. Because I'm a huge Jane Austen fan, so I love that era in England. I know how that stuff around marriages works. But Bridgerton is it's just so good. Makes you want to watch it all the time. So, yeah.
I imagine that would be the answer for a lot of people, because it seems like people know that they shouldn't like it, but they do.
Yeah.
Which, I mean, look, there's a lot of TV that's like that.
Also, Emily in Paris.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people complain that it's just like unrealistic as well. But just the fact that everyone's so happy there and they're dressed so nicely, you can just look at their outfits and your days will be better. So I like watching that too.
Right. Now, movies.
Definitely Bridget Jones is the one I can watch over and over again, and I don't know why. And I will never be at peace with that last scene where she just runs around during the snow with no pants on. It's just like, why would you not take pants and put them on? Like, why would you run around the street like that? So every time I see that scene, I'm angry. Also at the same time, I'm like, I love this movie. I just can't stop watching it.
Yeah, I also feel like a lot of people would say, because I've heard a lot of people say that when they want to feel good about themselves, they put on Bridget Jones or something like that. And
She's
I mean,
so
like,
relatable.
Yeah, and ultimately, it's like we were talking about food at first, but all those kinds of things. They're like movies as comfort food, music as comfort food. And when do you feel like you're really in the mood for something where you need to reach for your guilty pleasures? Would you say?
Well, maybe if I go through a lot of stress and I have a lot of, like a large to-do list some days, then like in the evenings, I'm like, I just want to eat some comfort food now and just watch Netflix. It just really, really helps.
Mm-hmm. And you shouldn't feel guilty about it, because sometimes you just need, if you can,
Definitely.
then you need to indulge every once in a while.
Guilt is, I think, like the most stupid thing humans ever invented. Like, why we're doing this to ourselves? Nothing should make us feel guilty. As long as we're like, as long as our intention is good, as long as we don't mean to harm anyone, everything we do is fine, I think.
And if it happens to be within the dynamics of a relationship, then...
Absolutely. Relationships should be... Everyone should have their own definition of relationship rules. There shouldn't be like a set of rules where society says, you should do this and that in a relationship. This is okay, this is not okay. And people are so different. Like so many different couples. Not the same rule can be applied for every couple. It's stupid.
Totally. Well, it's been lovely to sit with you for a little bit longer
Thank
and
you.
do this little game. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you haven't done so already, subscribe to Eurovoxx. And once again, vote for Mia. Number 11,
you.
semifinal 1, if you can do it. And we'll catch you on the next video. Take care.
Bye, guys.